What it do, what it is. How we feeling? You already know what it is. Just do great, bad, crazy, all the above. You already know how you rocking. Let me make sure my thing looking real spit cat. Looking real good. It's a little better. It's a little better. Don't hurt nobody. What's going on, man? So I got this little Paul John, about the little spit, little tie life, fat red cake, something like. Let's see. Well, I've been looking for my desire to aim higher. My days are looking tired and my nights are screaming fire while trying to play dead all at the same time. I hide so I don't lie, but maybe it's my pride. I thought the ego had died, but maybe I just did one of those things that's followed by an excuse like, I tried. I'm not weak, I'm just weak. I'm no sinner, I'm just freak. And I'm not Memphis, but things seem so bleak. I'm looking for a heart. Will I move my joints creak? So I've been praying for my oil burner. Before I have the mental tweak, it could all be so sweet. But nothing is simple. If one thing, if one thought can cause a ripple, imagine what your action. Ugh, that shit sounds so trash. I was going to start the whole joint out because I'm like, that's not how I read it, man. Let's see. While I've been looking for my desire to aim higher, my days are looking tired and my nights are screaming fire. While trying to play dead all at the same time. Oh, see, that's how I did that. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are gonna have to just rock with me on this one because I want to deliver it how I want to deliver it. Hold it down. While I've been looking for my desire to aim higher, my days are looking tired and my nights scream fire while trying to play dead all at the same time. I hide so I don't lie, but maybe it's my pride. I thought the ego had died, but maybe I just did one of those things that's followed by an excuse like I tried. I'm not weak, I'm just weak. I'm no sinner, I'm just freak. I'm not Memphis, but things seem so bleak. I'm looking for a heart. While I move my joints creak, so I've been praying for the oil burner. Before I have a mental I'm looking for a heart while I move my joints creak, so I've been praying for the oil burner before I have a mental tweak. It could all be so sweet because nothing is simple. If a thought can cause a ripple, imagine what your actions can do. Sailor to God. Sorry, guys. You know what I'm saying? I did this before, and I was like, all right, you have to try to. I've been trying to just do the whole like memorize the whole shebang before I do all this. But I was like, all right, it's cool. I read it a few times. It'll be just fine. Everything's gonna work out handy dandy. And then prior to, I'm sitting here trying to, you know, just get thoughts in order, trying to write down a few more things, trying to have some little consistency within the thing, my stream, my podcast, all of the above. What it do, podcast, you already know I'm streaming on YouTube right now while it's going, while it's getting good and hot and ready. Highlight. This is how it's gonna be. So I know you're gonna have to come rock with the kid with his love because I love y'all and I'm glad that y'all coming. Whoever's coming, when y'all come, just do your thing. But me, me, man, I come and go, which is not really a good thing. I pray on it. I do pray on it. I pray on it a lot. I talk. I do meditate. I do stay consistent in that area. I do ask for guidance and forgiveness of just thoughts, bad thoughts that I do that seem to be more consistent than anything. Doubts and just the lack of faith, the lack of listening. I'm just gonna just put it that way because I can't beat around the bush even for self. Not that I don't have the faith, but it's the listening. How I've been adjusting to listening differently, like a deep listening, almost as like when Shorty is going through your phone, she's going into a deep psyche of like investigative service, and Shorty gonna find it. You know what I'm saying? But you can, all your senses have like a heightened version of them. You know what I'm saying? You can exceed expectations on the basic format of just listening. So, just anything like eyesight, touch, you know what I'm saying? If you pay attention to what you're touching, you could probably, just do more things. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, pay attention. I just play it. But anyways, yeah, now you're rocking. But even that, man, just on like listening and things like that, I was saying the other day, I was like, have you ever been into like a quiet neighborhood and it's not quiet? Like you always hear crickets. There's not a there's not a place in this city that is quiet. And when it is quiet, crickets go off. It's just you don't never see crickets throughout the day. You don't even see crickets at night. You don't see them. You only hear them. It is a rare thing to see a cricket like hop out of that bush. And when you do, that motherfucker just stand there like, oh, I done hit the wrong button. I ain't supposed to be over here, Cuddy. But anyway, we crackhead 101. But how y'all doing, man? I hope y'all are searching, because I am doing the same. I've been reading this Bible still, which it's funny to me. I think you can tell whoever whoever wrote this Bible was just, it sounds like a bunch of lies on top of a bunch of lies. And just the way that it's worded. And I'm like I said, I've probably mentioned this on like a TikToker, but I'm reading like an easier version. It's like an easy Bible read type of thing. I'm still in Genesis. I'm still like in Genesis chapter 32, but I'm just trying to read through. But Genesis got that 60 chat. I'm like, dang, it's long, but it's hilarious to me. It seems like when something happens, they change the subject. It just seems weird, bro. It just seems so weird. So I was tripping off. I can't remember the names, but you had the two daughters sleep with their father to have a baby. And I'm like, all right. They wind him up. You know what I'm saying? They wind him up 2 nights back to back because he couldn't. We shall liquor him up and give him this. Oh, I can't, and I just, it like, how far have we come? But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to, I'm not sure who the father was, Jacob, Isaac, or, the other gentleman. You know what I'm saying? But the younger brother putting on the wool on his arms because he was trying to get the blessing that was supposed to go to his brother. You know what I'm saying? So his mama told him to do it though. So his mama was like, just fake like you're the older brother. It's not gonna work. You do what I say do, and you throw this wool on them arms, homie, and you go, but it sounds like the younger one. It's me, father. Like, so he grabs these arms, and he's like, oh, well, you're hairy. So, all right, all right, I believe, because these arms are crazy real right now. So, so it doesn't matter about this voice that I've listened to for over decades of years. This is the older one because I'm dying. So I'm giving him that. So he gave him his blessing. The younger brother, he gave him the older brother's blessing as far as like all of the goods. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I don't know where little brother went. He's somewhere just in the area. Older brother comes and he's like, hey, father, I shall cook for you thy feast and I shall make it to where you shall eat. You know what I'm saying? He's like, but you was just here, homie. Did not just eat your food? It's like, did brother do it again? Yeah, like, so, he tells his father what he's going to do. Like, I shall kill him and this and that. And then, dad's like, oh, man, that's cool. And then pretty much like the mother tells him, just go. You have to go to, and it seems like when something happens where you need some more information, they just say a big ass name. That's a name of a new city or somebody's name, another child. And then it's just, oh, even the dad was telling the boy who just lied to him about taking his older brother's blessing. Now he's giving him advice on where to go and how to escape even though you just lied to me, and I could have changed my decision, nigga, because I'm talking to you now. But no, don't get killed, son. Take everything that I've just given you accidentally and leave and go with. But don't marry those bitches over there. Marry these ones over here. So what? What? And so this is Bible 101 for my real niggas. So I'm thinking that this is what it is. And respect to all due to the Most High. You feel me? Because this is just what's making it entertaining for me. And I feel like I need to know this. And I was watching something, I think it was like, the objective is to read all of the lies. And once you come up with all of the lies, you will finally be left with nothing but truths. So that kind of helped me in my journey to wanting to learn more, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Let's learn all of the lies. Let's learn them all, and then let's be like, this is more of like a round table thing, which I don't have a round table, but I need to prepare for the round table discussions. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of, my excitement as far as just kind of something that I look forward to, things that kind of trigger something in me. You know what I'm saying? That give me like, oh yeah, that's something I needed to hear per se. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Damn, I thought of something while I was speaking on that, but sheep, jeepers, creepers. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, the Bible is hilarious. I'm on that right now, and just like I said, I'm going to try to tap into as many things as I can with the clothing and things like that. Let's see. Let me show you a little quick. Let me see. You know what I'm saying? It's light. These the back of the pants, but you know what I'm saying? Don't hurt nobody, but these ain't done, man. These ain't done. I'm not gonna show you all that because you know what I'm saying? I got a picture with the wham. I should have made the butterfly bigger, but I'd be just trying to throw it all on there just randomly. And it take me a while to do this stuff, but I'm not liking I don't have the same fabric markers that I were using previously, so I'm gonna have to change the whole game. I've been looking into some things have been looking into me from God. You know what I'm saying? You have to look at it that way because themes just seem to just be popping up. You know what I'm saying? Ideas and blessings and directions to take something. Also, once again, too, is just kind of like narrowing down what it is, that you can see yourself doing. Because I've been lost in this. I'll say it like this: I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything. It's one of those mentalities where it's I don't know. Maybe it's not a good one. So, but I'm still working on things. But I find that gap in the middle of motivation and like want and like a real life desire. And it's kind of weird because all of my life I've had this whole like money isn't everything. And then it's just, well, it's not about that it just seems like it's always the end result to everything, that money is still everything. And then I'm just kind of be like, well, I don't care because I don't really want to, you know what I'm saying? So I have this like conflicting mentality, which is terrifying, bro. I'm struggling up here all the time. I do want to give you guys the best of the best of the best. I'm gonna be consistent with these poems. But I've been trying to make myself a schedule. I've been also in more depth in my scheduling. Not just saying do this, do this, do this, and do this. Do this and do this much of this. You know what I'm saying? Or, you have to break down your schedule into exactly what you want to accomplish and not so much of just having it written down, because you'll take it as, oh, it's written down. So, we're going to see what that does. And then you'll put less effort into it just because you maybe checked over that. I've just, for myself, from being a visual learner and knowing that I need to be more strict on self. I have to be more, attentive to, attention to detail into what I would pay attention to or take somebody else serious as far as giving me a working program. So I, I guess I'm the best. What's that word? What's the word I'm looking for? Sheesh, hypocrite. Yeah, I'm the best. I can give you guys the best advice in the world, but my ass, I'm just like, not the hypocrite in a bad way, but hypocrisy is pretty terrible. It's the wrong direction to be in. But I love you guys, and God has my back. God has my back, man. He be working, man. He be working with the kid, and my brain be fried. Let's see, what else did I have in this joint? Okay. I guess it's with the whole listening thing, God communication, you knowing what God is telling you to do, and you know what your yeses and your nos are. You know what I'm saying? When you hear something from God, or you ask for something, or you pray about something, or like when I was at the park recently, it's this spot that I feel like my feet are rooted into the ground. Like I feel like maybe like the numbing foot feeling. I was like, maybe I'm in like a hot spot right now where I'm charging up, because in that sequence of events, me just being right there, was like just download after download. You know what I'm saying? Of just ideas, pointing me in the right direction, telling me things that I need to take more chances. I need to take more chances, go. I will not necessarily say go with the flow, but also create a flow to go with. Create a flow. Believe in the flow. You know what I'm saying? But you have to have these ideas, and you have to have these pinpoint angles of where you want to take your journey. You know what I'm saying? It's the I can do anything mentality that doesn't allow you to take a step in a direction. So that is where I kind of came with that realization myself. I was like, oh, I see. So I'm getting to the gist of that. Um, and with that, you know what I'm saying? I think that's helping me. And a lot of things. I'm still trying to control all of the working on the eating, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still not eating the meat, but I don't even think, I think it's always going to be something else. It's going to be something else to accomplish. It's going to be another level of brain. Um, I want to say like superpower, because once you come to these understandings and these, it's more of understanding. It's not really like an accomplishment, because you can still accomplish things without a new level of understanding, which gives you a power. Um, so I am um, excited about next levels of understanding, for just the world. You know what I'm saying? For self, and how I can um, just, utilize my gifts and fully believe in my gifts and back my own self esteem, I guess you could say, or my own, pride and things that we shouldn't have. But, these are things that are conflicting with our decisions, because we are not fully invested in our mental well being and just our overall life. You know what I'm saying? We have these excuses and things like that consistently, which, you know, here nor there. And I had tweeted something the other day, and it was like a dude had got into a fight with somebody, and then like he was taking the punches. Then after the fight stopped, he like hit his head on the wall and knocked himself out. So I was like, that's like me, arguing with God all the time, but the problem keeps pointing back to self. Um, Even like, I always take accountability for everything that, is within my life, within my mentality, and I always apologize to God about those things. I do say what I have to say to him, but still, it is more so of a, I even like while I've been writing, I'm like, you're just doing a lot of complaining. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a lot of complaining, and it's a turn off. It's turning me off. You know what I'm saying? So just by reading my own, like journal entries per se, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, it's not really cutting it. So as far as my podcast, I want to be able to just dive in. I need a lot more. I have a lot more learning to do. I have a lot more learning to do, and I've kind of lost the. I want to talk with a purpose. I want to have an emphasis behind the things that I say, and I want to carry myself as such. So I just be doing the homework. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the homework process. I don't know about I'm not the TikToker, bro. I'm not the TikToker. Um, but when we're all in a positive state of mind, we all want to share. We all want to say great things. We all want to be the life coaching aspect. We all want to just support. I don't think people in this world do not want to support other people. I don't think we do not want to love other people. I don't think we know how to receive and accept love or just acceptance from self first, which doesn't allow us to receive these things from, counterparts or just other versions of self. You know what I'm saying? Which life is really, you know what I'm saying? We're only projecting. We have to understand what the ability of thinking and the power behind thinking and how we create these realities. And we, you know, you have to take those chances, especially if you've gotten to that point where you've given yourself this clean slate. You have to just be able to run with it. And that's what I'm working with right now. That's what I'm working with. Um, I've got some like things on the back of my head, front of my head, side of my head right now, as far as me taking, just some decisions that I need to be making sooner than later. Um, so I'm fully invested in that. I want to continue to listen. And even though, like I said, it's just me negating what he's already told me. So I like to just be sure. That's probably just me and how I do things. I like strategy almost, but you're gonna get to a point where you're not gonna have anything to go off of except his word, and you're gonna have to jump. It's gonna be like, yeah, you can swim a little bit, but I'm gonna need you to jump. You feel me? Like if you got faith, you know what I'm saying? It might not be that deep. You feel me? You might be able to, you know what I'm saying? It might be just different scenarios, and you always thinking the worst case scenario. So believing, seeing is believing, and not visually seeing, but once you believe, you can see. That is my, that's my seeing is believing. Not seeing is believing, but seeing is believing. Yeah, indeed. Hold it down. I love you, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to do with y'all, but I feel like if I just hit y'all with the love, spread it. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's the Game Band DT, man. That Saturday guy himself. I love y'all. Keep it right. Keep it tight. Don't forget to check on your people, man. Check out for the ones who is doing right. Check on the ones that's doing right. And if you have the energy to spare, if you have the mentality to spare, um, you shall check on some of those demons, but only when you know that you are in a position to control all of the strengths that can be weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? So um, don't indulge. Just reach from a distance. You know what I'm saying? And then you can see how they respond. 9 times out of 10, once a demon has lost contact with you, they will not. They do not. You know, it's no longer of a even thinking matter of possibility. You know what I'm saying? To either um, either or ever communicate with you on the frame that they had, which could have been toxic. You know what I'm saying? And you've grown so much that it doesn't work. So um, they're not ready to face that funk per se. But like I said, I think it's our job to continually reach, just energetically first, but we always have to keep ourselves intact. Um, just pray for people, pray for the world, pray for just positive outcomes and just future decision making, because these are crucial times for everybody individually. I think that we're all having a special structure that is being rebuilt in us at the moment, and we're all chasing this fire, this desire, this truth, um, this spirit within. So continue to keep it gangster. You know what it is? But I love you. And it's spread the love, man. It's spread the love over everything. And that's it. And that's how it's gonna be. I've been doing my streaming and things like that. I've been using like, multiple of the social media platforms, just trying to spread the love more so than like, hey, go check out my stuff, because it's everybody can check you out. You feel me? I think if you vibe, you know what I'm saying? I want that love to be spread genuinely, and people gonna check you out. They're always checking you out. So believe in yourself and know that you're gonna be the one. And it is. So just keep your game tight, man. Hold it down for just the betterment of society, and the blessings will come. I love you. Holla for a dollar. It's the boy.